Hi friends, it's Miss Jordan, and today we're going to read The Three Little Pigs. I know most of you have read this one, or you've seen it. I believe there's a few other YouTube channels that do it. I know Coco Melon does a story of the Three Little Pigs, and we're going to read this one together. So it may not be exactly the same as the one you've read before. Once upon a time, there were three piglets lived in a small, cozy home with their mother. Their names were Porter, Perry, and Parker. Porter was a relaxed sort of pig. He liked to eat, play, and sleep. Perry was a creative type of pig. He had lots of ideas, but he didn't finish what he started. He has a puzzle he didn't finish. And Parker was a thoughtful little pig who worked hard and did everything he was supposed to just the way he was supposed to. He kind of annoyed his brothers. Well, the three little piglets got older and bigger and rounder. One day their mother made a decision. "You've grown too big for this little house," she said. "It's time for you all to go off into the wide, wide world and build homes of your own." So the three pigs packed their bags and got ready to leave their too cozy home. "Any advice for us, Mother?" asked Parker. "Why, yes," she said. "Watch out for that no good big bad wolf who's always sulking around. And remember, always work hard, remember to plan, and whatever you do, do the best that you can." The three pigs kissed their mother goodbye. Then they trotted out of the house, down the road, and out of the village. I wonder where they're going to go, where they're going to find a places to live. Before they had gone very far, they came to a big field full of golden haystacks. "You know," said Porter quickly, "I think I'll build my house of straw. It's a nice color, and the house will be easy to build." "I'm not sure that's a good plan," said Parker. "Will it be warm enough? Will it keep out the rain? What will happen when the wind is strong?" Porter rolled his eyes. "It will be a great house," he said, "and I'll still have time to play when I'm done." "Then good luck to you," said Perry and Parker, and they continued down the road. Soon Perry and Parker came to a shady grove of trees. "You know," said Perry, "I think I'll build my house out of logs. Logs are strong, and I can paint them different colors." "That sounds like a good plan," said Parker, "if you finish what you start." Remember, Perry doesn't always finish what he starts, does he? "I will," said Perry, and he waved as Parker continued down the road. Perry stood and looked up at the trees. Cutting down those trees would take a long time. "I'll just build my house from these sticks on the ground instead." And that's exactly what he did. You think that's going to be a good idea? Further down the road, Parker was busily planning his house. He bought bricks and stone and mortar for the walls. He bought strong oak planks for the doors. He worked on the house for days and days, but when he was done, he felt happy. "Mother would be proud," he said. "I worked hard and made the house the best it could be." Now what none of the pigs realized was that someone very bad knew they left their mother's house. And who do you think that someone was? Yes, it was the no good big bad wolf. First, the wolf went to Porter's house. He saw bundles of hay held together by rope, and he saw Porter Pig outside napping in the sun. "Hello, Pig," he said. Porter opened his eyes, squealed, and jumped to his feet. He ran into his house, pushed the door shut, and hid under his bed. Now," said the wolf, "I only want to have a chat." "Ha!" said Porter. "I know a hungry wolf when I see one." He does look really hungry, doesn't he? "It really doesn't matter," said the wolf. Little pig, let me come in." "Are you kidding?" said Porter. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf stepped back, and then he huffed and he puffed and he blew with all of his might. The straw house fell apart. The wolf pounced, the pig bounced, but Porter squealed and ran. Said the wolf. "That's unfortunate." The next day, the wolf decided to try again. He strolled down the road until he saw a flimsy house made of sticks and twigs. Perry was lying in a hammock outside. "Hello, my little pig," said the wolf. Perry jumped up in fright, ran inside his shaky house, and pushed a dresser against the door. "Ha," said the wolf. "Does he really think that's going to help?" He cleared his throat. Little pig, let me come in." "No way," said Perry. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf stepped back. He took 2 huffs, he took 2 puffs, and then he blew with all of his might. Sticks and twigs swirled in the air. The wolf pounced, the pig bounced, and Perry squealed and ran. "This just won't do," said the wolf. But the wolf knew there was still one more pig to visit. He strolled down the road until he saw a house made of stone and brick. Parker was digging in a garden outside. "Hello, friend pig," said the wolf. "Don't friend pig me," said Parker. "Leave now, or you'll be sorry." "I doubt it," said the wolf. Parker went inside and slammed the door. The wolf heard 3 locks locking and 4 shutters slamming. He stood back. Little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Go ahead and try," said Parker. The wolf huffed 3 times and puffed 3 times. Then he blew with all his might. Nothing happened. "That's a surprise," said the wolf. Then he huffed 4 times and he puffed 4 times. And then he blew again with all of his might. Still nothing. The wolf tried again and again and again. "This is not going at all the way I expected," he said. Finally, the wolf fell flat on his back, puffing and wheezing. He heard the shutter creak open. "I knew my house would stand up to that no-good wolf," said Parker. "I'm just glad he didn't think about coming down the chimney." The shutter slammed shut. "The chimney," whispered the wolf, springing to his feet. "Of course." He sneaked to the side of the house and saw a pile of boxes stacked against the wall. "This makes everything easier," he chuckled. He climbed up the boxes. He crept across the roof, and then he jumped into the opening and slid down the chimney. But down below, water bubbled in a big black kettle that was hanging in the fireplace. Parker threw more wood onto the roaring fire. "Here I come, little pig," said the wolf. "You weren't so clever after all." "Oh, no?" said Parker. The wolf landed in the kettle with a loud kerplunk. Water steamed and boiled around him. The wolf howled in pain and shot right back up the chimney. The water had boiled off half of his fur. "Oh, no!" cried the wolf. He was so embarrassed that he left the country, never to be seen again. Porter and Perry moved in with their brother, and they lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you liked that story of the 3 little pigs. I know there's different ones, and we're going to read a couple different ones here in school too. So I hope you all have a great day. Bye, friends.